this is The Teleportation Accident by Ned Beauman, which is the first book we read by him. I think it might be his second novel. And this is an event we did at Mr. B's.
Mm-hmm.
And I really enjoyed it. I don't think I'd read a book quite like it before, maybe. It's kind of quite a mixture of a bit surreal and seemingly real life, and slightly dirty underground, historical, like so many things all in one.
Yeah.
And this chap Loeser he's really interested in the theatre, so like theatre design is his thing, and I think, does he teach it as well, or he does teach, and he ends up, well, he wants to find out what there's this thing called the teleportation accident, and he wants to find out what really happened in this incident back in whenever it was, like it's a historical event. And the book is mostly set in in Berlin just before the Second World War, and he ends up alongside this falling in love with this girl called Adele Hitler.
No relation.
No relation. But it turns out that she's an ex-pupil of his, but he suddenly realises that she's very beautiful, or didn't recognise her, and then was like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
So he ends up going on a bit of a different quest, following her around the world, because they end up going to Paris, and there's a scene in Shakespeare and Co. Bookshop, and then they go to, I think it's kind of a bit like following Hemingway's haunts, so they go to America as well.
Mm-hmm.
There were lots of political and personal agendas, didn't see it coming in Berlin, or a nation, or a whole wide war, blinded by society or ketamine.
But he's also got in his mind this thing, and then there's that whole obsession thing about this book.
Midnight at the Nursing Academy.
Because you wrote a song inspired by that.
I picked the pornography book, the soft porn book that he was searching after.
Yeah.
So that song is, it's just trying to reimagine Midnight at the Nursing Academy.
Yeah. So there's that element, and then this whole trying to find out what the teleportation accident was.
And he's really prone to accidents.
He's really prone to accidents. Yeah, he like ends up breaking his arm, or he puts himself in. Oh, that's it. He goes and gets himself into really silly situations all the time and doesn't really know why.
I've lost my nursing academy. It's not here. Where could it be? Oh, what a bother. Must find another. I'll find my nursing academy, held in a secret library. That's where my love is.
Loeser's a bit like Loeser. I think quite often when I read a book, I read names wrong. I just I read it wrong the first time, and then every time I see it, I read it wrong. So I think in my head he was Loeser all the way through.
Yeah, exactly. I think that often happens, doesn't it? You don't know. Sometimes you don't know how to pronounce something, so you just make up your own way of doing it. So I think he's got a couple of quests, but it was the end. I'm not going to spoil it but the end bit is one of the most surreal endings as well. And it feels like it's going to go on to another story, but anyway, it doesn't. But anyway, so Ned Beauman. I would like to read more of his stuff.
You are at the moment, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I did start the Venomous Lumpsucker, but I haven't read very much of that so far, so I can't really say much about it.
Let's have a look. Yeah, I like the cover. Long listed for the Man Booker, 2012.